Welcome to Bayfield, Wisconsin, where lake breezes carry big stories from a small coastal town. Join the Windseeker team as we explore unique businesses, hidden gems, and the local legends that make Bayfield unlike anywhere else.
Hey there, I'm Dane Hauser, fifth generation owner and operator of Hauser's Superior Farm in Bayfield, Wisconsin. Established in 1908 by my great-great-grandfather. My great-grandfather John was from Onalaska, La Crosse area, so central Wisconsin. He was up here on actually like a prospect mission with his job. He was working for a seed company at the time, and he just really liked the area, and probably because of the lake, because of the growing aspect of the lake, the microclimate. And he purchased his first acreage, which he still owned today, in 1906, and started farming I think potatoes and strawberries back then. The last 100 years, there was dairy cattle at one point, there was beef cattle at one point. We got into field perennials probably in the late teens. We still do that to this day. It's probably one of the longest lived crops that we grow. After that, it was soon into apples, probably in the 20s. Obviously, we still grow apples today. But again, throughout the 1900s, it was beef, they had animals, it was a mix of fruit and, flowers. But in the last 20, 30 years, we've scaled back on the perennial shipping aspect of things. We don't ship as many perennials around the United States. And in the last 10 years, I've added wholesale and retail bedding plant production, hence these greenhouses. And I think this is our eighth year doing alcoholic hard ciders. The lake plays a significant role in being able to grow fruit, especially, or just any other sort of, perennial crops that flower relatively early. And the reason why is because in the spring, that lake is cold, so it keeps our trees dormant longer. So if you go inland 30 miles, those temperatures can reach, 10, 15, 20 degrees hotter than they do right at, close to the lake. And if you bloom too early and we get a late frost, you have no crop. So again, so it delays our spring, and then it's the opposite in the fall. So in the fall, the lake has warmed up through the summer months, and now we're extended. So a lot of places inland will freeze because it's cold, but this lake is keeping us warm now. So now it's almost like our growing window is shifted, right? I guess that's a good way to look at it. Delays us in the spring, extended in the fall. The Big Red Barn is a huge draw here. It was built in 1928, paid $850 for it. And that's a Sears Roebuck barn. I think it's one of 7 still standing. I want to say in the nation, brought up here by train to Bayfield and then horse and carriage up here, as so my grandfather says, and put up for $850. To replace that nowadays, I don't even know what it would cost, probably close to $1 million. But that was put up in 1928. That's when we were doing some dairy cattle. I'm not sure how long the dairy cattle era lasted, but that's why we have the barn. And now it's a staple to the farm. We sell pretty much all of our bedding or our perennial field-grown plants out of there in the spring for May. The month of May is our Red Barn plant sale. And it transitions for the summer months. It's more like a gift shop. And that has been where we've been doing our cider tastings for the last 7 years. But now I just opened a new tap room in a new building, so it's separated now, but it's good because you can still buy off-sale cider there during the summer months, and it gives people multiple things to do when they come up here. The view's great. We're on top of a hill, so I think we're 900 feet above sea level. I think it's 600 feet above lake level, I believe. The top of the barn's got a great view, and the new cider tap room is on a second story, so it has a really nice shot of Chequamegon Bay, Long Island, and Michigan, Porcupine Mountains. So I think that's kind of like a destination aspect of, our place. It's Lake Superior. I can't get any better than that.
Thank you for watching Small Town, Big Stories. Please like and subscribe to explore more of Bayfield with the Windseeker team.